Any desire to be a victim at the hands of the maid or the support staff or the driver, or any ways in which we are feeling abandoned, lonely, disempowered because the staff is not there. Can we release all of that? Any sense of being terrorized by the environment, by the air we breathe, by the people around us, by the neighbor, by anybody who's coughing. Any sense of being terrorized and traumatized by our environment. Can we release that fear? Any sense of feeling trapped, jailed, unable to escape, wanting to scream, as if somebody is pronouncing punishment and jail time for you. So any sense of anger, rage, fury, desire to explode. Can we release all of that? Any desire to explode that you may be picking up from the collective. Can we delete all of that? Any sense of feeling like an angry lion in a cage, and all the ways this anger makes you snap at other people and want to bite other people and blame other people and start pointless arguments. So all the ways we're throwing our anger on other people, can we stop doing that? All the energies of resistance in the body, all the thoughts of resistance in the mind, all the ways in which we are knowingly or unknowingly resisting this event and making it harder for us. Can we let go of all forms of resistance? Yeah, any sense of this shouldn't be happening. Why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening. There's something wrong. The government has taken a wrong decision. There's been a mistake somewhere. So any sense of this shouldn't be happening. This is wrong. This is unfair. All these thoughts of resistance, can we release all of them? All the fear of going outside the house, all the terror of going outside the house, even for shopping or buying groceries or buying milk or whatever. So all the extraordinary sense of terror that we might feel just going down, can we release that? And any extraordinary desire to go out of the house. I have to go out. I have to roam the streets. It's a great time. It's a great time to roam the streets and see the city. So all the extraordinary desire to go out and be over brave. Can we release all of that also? Any anger at society members or police or the guards at the gate who won't let people enter, or the police who won't let you move freely, or the politicians who have passed these orders. So any anger at the state or government machinery which is making you suffer, and we just release all that anger and rage. I remember one of the chapters in Maharaj's book, I Am That. One of the chapters in the book is resistance is the cause of all suffering. So Maharaj used to repeatedly say that all suffering is caused only by your resistance. If you didn't resist an event, there would be no suffering. So any ways in which we are creating our own suffering through resistance, if we release that. Any ways in which we are resisting our family members. Any ways in which we are resisting the extra work that we suddenly have to do in the house. Any ways in which we are resisting government directives. Any other forms of known or unknown resistance we have. Can we release all of that? Any extraordinary desire to connect with others. Any desire to go and meet people and connect and be part of some group and go for a drink, go for a party. All the habitual desires of connecting with people which are not being fulfilled these days. So all the pain of not having your connection needs met. Can we just release that pain? Any growing sense of loneliness, isolation, abandonment. All the growing sense of loneliness, isolation and abandonment. Can we release that? Remember that even the sense of loneliness, isolation, abandonment is caused by our own thoughts. And when those thoughts are absent, there is perfect peace in this moment. So any ways in which we are creating suffering for ourselves through thoughts of loneliness and boredom and helplessness, let's release all of that. So all the scary projections into the future, all the ways we are worried about what will happen after 2 days, what will happen after 4 days, what will happen after 7 days, how will we manage for 21 days. All the scary thoughts of the future, all the ways we are rotating those thoughts in our minds and creating more fear and more panic. Can we just loosen and release all those thoughts just for a little while? Sometimes these thoughts seem very justified and very logical, but they don't help at all. Remember that fear and panic don't make the best of decisions, don't allow you to make good decisions. So any ways in which you are creating fear and panic through logical and justified means, can you please let them go? Can we find just one moment of peace, one moment of perfect peace in the midst of all this apparent chaos? Can we allow our mind to rest just for one moment? Can we give up all the fearful thoughts of the future just for one moment? Can we forgive all the people around us just for one moment? Can we allow the entire body to relax just for a little while? Can we let go of all our anger and frustration just for a few moments? Can we allow ourselves to recognize that our peace is in our hands? We can return to a state of peace whenever we choose to. We are not victims of the environment. We are not victims of situations. So for a few moments, let us find perfect peace, perfect rest, regardless of what seems to be happening around us. This peace, this contentment, this rest will help you make the right decisions for the coming days. It will help you to use your time wisely. It will help you to stay away from wrong decisions taken by panic and fear. we must acknowledge this power that we have of returning to peace, returning to sanity. Regardless of how difficult the situation seems, our sanity is in our own hands.